Hey guys, Keith Taylor here. You know, I could sit down and I could type a submission for this page, and I will eventually on different things, and I'll chime in. But first of all, I'm not an expert at anything. Okay, I've learned by listening to my friends. R.A. Laxon, the guy is a wealth of knowledge, and one of the best advice I can give you guys on this group is when you're seeking advice from these guys, have a little respect, and you're going to find out that people will want to reach out and help you. And also, you got to learn to do a little research yourself. WE rifles, one of the things that really ticks me off the most is when people talk about how WE is trash. I'll make this real quick. WE is one of these companies that does very little, if any, outsourcing. Everything they do is in-house. Even their BBs are made there. And this comes from WE purchasing AFC and their years of being a master mold maker for years upon years before they even got into doing an airsoft gun themselves. Now, this is a plus, okay? Notice I say master mold makers. These guys do an outlandish job. It's incredible. But one thing you can do, no matter what system you're running, whether it be a Western Arms type system, in a Katsu's, Vipers, anything of that nature, the King Arms, which is a mixture of that and Magna, or a WE, is to sit down and mentally look at this gun, crack it open, visualize the cycle as to what's going on. You're going to find out that a lot of the guys out there that look at a WE rifle and they say, oh my God, this thing is total crap. Well, it's because they've asked the gun to do something that it's not designed to do. I've preached it till I'm blue in the face. If you're going to put an Angry Gun recoil kit, you better put steel lower internals, and you better pay close attention to where all that extra added power is going to dissipate. It's like sand and water. That power has to end somewhere. And unfortunately, it's usually at the front of that lower receiver or at the upper receiver, and you're going to bust that whole body loose. If you're lucky, you're going to take out a hammer. And that'll be the only thing. A lot of these guys will go and they'll put steel bolt catches, but they won't change out the bolt carrier group. And when you're taking that magnesium alloy mix, which everybody likes to call pot metal, and you start catching the force of that bolt coming back, okay? We're not talking real steel force. We're talking about a scale. Like when you do a model, it's to scale. It's a so much percent of the actual size. So when you scale down a real steel weapons recoil to the WE gas blowback rifle or any other gas blowback rifle, it's equal to its real steel counterpart in its size, if that makes sense. So here you have this softer magnesium composite metal or alloy, and you have it catching every time against that steel. So you're putting a softer product up against a harder product. Eventually, it's going to wear out. You're going to have to buy another one. So basically what I'm getting at is when you upgrade one part, upgrade it all. And keep in mind that if you're going to put a whole lot of power behind that thing, it's going to have to go somewhere. And if you end up breaking your receiver, it's not WE's fault. It's your fault. Just make sure that you do everything the right way. You come on this group and you talk to these guys, show them some respect, and they'll help you out. R.A. Laxon, the guy's the Wikipedia of gas guns, in my opinion. Joel Pinter plays a Dremel like a Stradivarius. Mark Gaylor, a real good friend of mine, and I'm touched. You know, he tells me he got into the gas blowbacks because of my videos on YouTube, and it's flattering. It really is. But to be honest with you, when it comes to teching these rifles, especially WEs, Mark has gone by me so fast and just blown all my hair off. The guy's incredible. The best thing you can do when you get a new rifle is take it apart. Take it apart, look at each piece, and think, well, I might need to buck it up right here a little bit. I might want to reinforce this. If I do this, will it do that? And the answer is yes. If you put more power at the butt end, then the other front end is going to have to do something to contain that power. And if it doesn't, it's going to destroy it. And it's not the manufacturer's fault, it's yours. Sit down and source out all the parts that you know and identify what's going to break early. And keep in mind, just because it's a WE, a machine is going to fail eventually. It's going to. But in my opinion, WE and the AFC system is leaps and bounds the best gas blowback system out there on the market. The fact that WE does everything in-house, they outsource little to nothing, keeps their costs down. And if you'll pay attention, James Chan is everywhere. He uses different names on the forums and he listens to it. People will start saying on the forums, man, I wish there was a better quality MP5 variant in gas blowback other than the VFC or the stars and all that other stuff. Then lo and behold, bam, here comes WE with the MP5. Coincidence? No, not really. James is passionate about the business, and he's passionate about who he works for, and it shows in what he does. So, be honest, guys. Just hang out for a while, enjoy yourselves, follow the rules that these guys set up for you on this group, and you'll all be in good shape. Hey, man, thanks for watching. I'm glad I could add that little bit of knowledge, which isn't a lot. It's just basically common sense things, and it comes from me breaking stuff. And one more thing. The one thing I love most about WE is the incorporation of anything real steel. Even the crappiest real steel parts out there that would be considered crappy for a real steel AR are still leaps and bounds stronger and better for any gas blowback system or any AEG gun or anything else out there on the market. So if you can put real steel, do it. And you're going to find out that some of the real steel components are way cheaper than the airsoft ones when you come into WE in the gas blowback realm. Thanks a lot for watching. God bless y'all. Take care of yourselves.